How are you, bro? Salama? Very good. Yes. GBP, how are you? Very good. Very good. Very good. And some TPP. Oh, that's good. Oh, how are you?
We therefore need greater vigilance, more robust partnerships, and integrated international responses to identify, investigate, and prosecute those behind these crimes. It is through such collaboration between national, regional, and international agencies that we can effectively disrupt and neutralize these threats and blunt their negative impacts. All of us in this room are alive to the undeniable fact that we live in a world where the threat of transnational organized crime continues to grow in scale and complexity. Crimes such as money laundering, terrorism, and terrorism financing, including human trafficking, pose serious and escalating risks to our countries, our regions, and to the global community. The perpetrators of these crimes operate under borders, across borders, moving people, goods, and illicit money through shadowy networks, whether by smuggling narcotics between nations or trafficking vulnerable individuals across continents and laundering dirty money through intricate offshore systems. Kenya is committed to enhancing the resources and capacity of the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions to lead these efforts both regionally and internationally. Importantly, the revamping of our anti-money laundering and asset forfeiture framework is a testament to our commitment. It reflects our pursuit of greater specialization, stronger institutions, and high-quality investigations. The government of Kenya remains committed to upholding the rule of law and advancing a human rights-centered approach to prosecution and pursuit of justice. Terrorism, one of the most dangerous forms of transnational organized crime, continues to pose a persistent and evolving threat to our nation and region. Kenya has endured several devastating attacks, including the 1998 United States Embassy bombing in Nairobi, the 2013 Westgate Mall siege, as well as the 2015 Garissa University and the 2019 Dusit 2 complex attacks. However, through heightened vigilance, enhanced intelligence, and strengthened international cooperation, Kenya has made notable progress in bringing perpetrators to justice. Just last month, 2 individuals were found guilty of aiding the Dusit 2 attackers, and sentencing is scheduled for June 19th this year. In the Garissa University case, the courts in 2019 found 3 individuals culpable and were sentenced to life imprisonment and 41 years each. Currently, 24 terrorism-related cases remain active before our courts, the majority involving membership in international terrorist organizations. These efforts have not only led to successful prosecutions, but have also significantly suppressed such attacks and contribute to enhanced national security. A total of 720 cases involving trafficking in children and other persons, unlawful acquisition of travel documents, fraud and misrepresentation, facilitating illegal entry into or exit from countries, interfering with travel documents and personal effects, and trafficking in persons for purposes of organized crime were reported between 2021 and 2024. The Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions has also registered 30 money laundering cases in the last 3 years. An in-depth analysis of these cases show that the perpetrators and criminal networks operate across multiple jurisdictions and have a presence on social media platforms. In addition, financing, facilitation, and commission are transboundary in nature. For instance, during the Dusit terrorism attack, financing was traced to banks in South Africa, various banks within Kenya, and Somalia. Furthermore, criminal networks have evolved their modus operandi. In human trafficking cases, often terrorists pose as victims to facilitate the movement across borders. They also operate through sophisticated, encrypted social media platforms and increasingly use cryptocurrency to finance their activities. These cases underscore the scale and complexity of the threat we face and the urgency of sustained and coordinated action. The place of technology in supporting governance in general, criminal justice and prosecutions in particular, cannot be gainsaid. We have seen the evolution of use of technology in many spaces. At the moment in Kenya, we are using technology to collect our taxes. We are using technology to deploy support for farmers in our input program. We're using technology on our universal health coverage plan. We're using technology in many aspects. And we have seen the robust use of technology in the criminal justice system, in matters relating to scheduling of cases, hearing of some cases. And therefore, I want to encourage prosecutors, the directors of public prosecution in our Commonwealth, to leverage on technology and to see how we can better use technology, especially when we are tackling crimes that go beyond physical borders. Some of those crimes are committed with the support of technology. And it therefore makes sense for us to leverage on technology to deal with the challenges that today face our nations. And therefore, as we look at the future, where is the place of technology? As technology is abused by criminals and people engaging in crime, how do we better use technology to enhance the efficiency and the efficacy of what we are doing in matters prosecution and ensuring that there is the rule of law? As you are aware, the era of artificial intelligence is here with us. And it comes both as a threat, but much more importantly, as an asset for us to use to be able to better manage global governance. How do we use artificial intelligence much more effectively? The theme of this conference, building partnerships, a united front against transnational organized crimes, could not be more timely. It reflects the critical need for prosecutorial agencies to develop regional and international mechanisms to collaboratively address emerging threats. No single agency or country can confront these complex crimes in isolation. Through the exchange of knowledge and best practice, we are better able to understand the legal nuances across jurisdictions and craft innovative approaches for effective investigations and prosecutions. Mutual legal assistance and extradition remain vital pillars of this effort. They provide formal pathways for cross-border information sharing. Joint investigations allow for real-time collaboration and pooled expertise, enabling us to dismantle criminal networks more effectively. I am aware that the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions in Kenya has signed MOUs with various prosecutorial agencies, including Azerbaijan, Morocco, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia. These partnerships are instrumental in enhancing collaboration on matters relating to terrorism and terrorism financing, transnational organized crime, and in building the capacity of prosecutors to respond more effectively to these complex threats.